Hey guys, I'm back, and for this video we do have some information to talk about, possibly 2 bits of bad news, depending how you look at it, and 1 bit of good news. So let's start out with the bad news first, and these are rumors. They come from Let's Play Video Games and Emily Rogers. These 2 sources have pretty much been 100% correct on their rumors before the NX, then called the NX, now called the Switch, was revealed. So I'm more inclined to believe these rumors, of course, because they're coming directly from the same sources that leaked correct information just recently. But they're rumors until we see the actual device, so don't shoot the messenger. I'm not trying to down your hype, okay? But Let's Play Video Games reported that the Switch will not feature USB hard drive support. So if you want to attach an external hard drive to the Switch dock, it basically will not work. So the Switch is not being supported for external hard drive storage space. And the Nintendo source said to Let's Play Video Games that the reasoning for this was because of the portable nature of the Switch. Being detached from the dock instantly needs to have the game transferred to the handheld device basically right away. So for it to have USB connected there, and for it to have the storage there of the game, there's no way it could transfer to the device without the data being corrupted. So that makes sense that they wouldn't have an external hard drive be capable of putting games on there, but it also limits the Switch tablet to just having a certain amount of games on there. The rumor from them also said that you could put a 128GB SD card into the Switch to hold more games, basically. So that's okay, but it's nothing compared to the Wii U, obviously, where you can plug in a 2TB hard drive and have all the games digitally that way. So I've been reading the forums on NeoGAF and on Twitter, and people are really not happy about this, and I don't blame them. Having a limited storage space is a huge concern. What about virtual console games? What about downloading your games digitally? Yes, you have cartridges, but you're still going to want to have that option to have more storage space. So it remains to be seen if this is going to be true or not, but that is a concern. The next piece of possibly bad news comes from Emily Rogers, the one who basically got the entire NX reveal correct. She said concerning third-party games on the Switch, she said that Switch is pretty much going to be for indie games, Japanese games, and some ports of old games, the Vita, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. That was basically what she said straight out, because people were asking about AAA third-party support. So she's kind of saying that, from what she's hearing, that no, the Switch is not going to have that. But for Japanese games, that's pretty good. You can consider Square Enix, Capcom, Atlus, Sega as being supporters of the Switch. But what she's saying basically is that AAA third-party like EA, Activision, even Ubisoft, she didn't say anything about Ubisoft, but AAA, basically you could include those companies in there. They're not going to be supporting this system very much. So I guess it remains to be seen what that really means, and how much support will actually be lost from that. But that isn't very good news, is it? So hopefully we see a lot more about this when the Switch is finally revealed in January. Those companies that we talked about in Japan, they make very good games. You got Monster Hunter with Capcom, you have Square Enix with Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, all those great franchises. Atlus, and Sega, of course, a long-time supporter. They got Sonic, and they have other franchises too. So that's not the end of the world, but it doesn't look like we'll be getting that much in the way of AAA third-party support from the Western developers. Now, the final piece, which we'll get to some good news, is that Kimishima, in an interview about the Switch, was asked about the Switch and if this was all that there was, and he said that no, definitely was not all that there was. And this is from Bloomberg, and I'll quote what the article says. It says, Kimishima suggested that the Switch is part of a bigger ecosystem. It may be appropriate to call them accessories, or it might be better to call them add-on hardware. It's probably more correct to call them accessories. You can assume that there will be a wider array. So initially there was a little bit of confusion about this. Is he talking about multiple devices as in systems? Is he talking about other systems? Is he talking about just add-on hardware that you can attach to the system? Is he talking about accessories? I don't know 100% for sure. It's just a translation from him. Probably he speaks Japanese. But from what it looks like, it's probably more in a line of add-on hardware to the existing device and accessories to add more to them. He also talked about VR, that Nintendo's looking at VR. that could be a possibility in the future. So that's good news. Again, we need to wait till the reveal to see what else Nintendo has planned for the Switch device. We don't know if they're adding things to it, if there's options, if there's other things we could do with it. We don't know yet, but it is promising that he's saying that there's going to be add-on type hardware. One of my personal opinions about the device is that I would like more form factors, maybe a smaller portable device, or maybe a slightly different option, I don't know. But it remains to be seen exactly what they're going to be showing in January and what games are going to be showing. The games are going to sell the system, guys. The games are going to sell the system. So I have every confidence in Nintendo that they're going to be putting out some great games on this. So if they put their best effort in on their first party titles, the AAA third party support of it waning and maybe not being that good is not going to mean that much if Nintendo really pumps their system full of great games. And we know how great Nintendo software development is. It's the best in the industry. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about this. We have some pros, we have some cons to think about, but there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel. We're going to hear more about this soon. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you very soon in the next video. Take care.